G'day guys, what's cracking? It's your boy 2Aussie here again. So have you heard the big news from Macca's? They brought out potato scallops. Now, please know, I tried these about a year ago. They've been trialling at a few stores and I actually thought they were pretty decent for a Macca's having a go at something. So let's hope they taste just as good. Now, I can already see all the controversy or hear the comments. Potato scallops, I'm quite happy with Macca's calling them that because I'm a potato scallop kind of guy. You probably all know that. But I know what's going to happen. We're going to have people saying, they're not potato scallops, they're potato fritters, they're potato cakes. Good on you, Macca's. You came up with the right one. And if you don't agree, guys, take it up with Macca's. Anyway, with all that being said, we're also going to try the Aussie Angus Deluxe. I'm not sure if this one's been out before, but I have a feeling it hasn't. But there's a new summer range today and all sorts have come out, re-released and newly released. So folks, I'm going to head through the drive-thru, grab the goods, and these potato scallops come with a little, what's it called? Chicken salt shaker. So we'll have a bit of chicken salt with it as well. So folks, I'm going to grab the goods. We'll go and park somewhere and check out Macca's potato scallops. Let's get it. All right, let's get this party started. We got the Aussie Angus Deluxe. You'll love to see it. Now, I know this is going to be a little controversial, but it is what it is. Whether you want to call them potato scallops, cakes, fritters, or whatnot. But my controversy is going to be this deluxe thing, I think, because I'm a happy little chappy with the name scallop. You know that. Been in NSW. All right, let's grab them. Bloody hell. Do you reckon that's enough napkins? I guess the burger does have two sauces on them, so I better keep them handy. Now, this is it. Star of the show. So as aforementioned, a little bit of chicken salt. And we got our potato scallops. Now these were $2 for $3. There they are. Looking amazing, piping hot, but we're going to have pan down, have a look at this burger and this. Then we'll have a little mangiati. I'll tell you what, you can smell it. That's that potato, I'm going to say cake smell. Just for our people in Melbourne, because I was just there recently, and just to make you happy. Just to make you happy, little chappies. All right, let's check out this burger as well. It's all happening. Now, we'll open this guy up. Aussie Angus Deluxe. Just have a quick squeeze. So we got beetroot, lettuce, bacon, Angus patty. Now, I think there's supposed to be 2 slices of cheese, but we'll check that out soon. Geez, not much of that sauce on there. Now, this is supposed to be a tomato onion relish. Bit scabby with that. And before I forget, guys, $9.90 for this one at this store. And there's also a garlic aioli, which we'll flip it over probably and check it out. But the star of the show, we've got to get onto this now. What I was thinking was, I might just break one in half. Then, well, sort of in half. And then we'll try half on its own, or a sort of half on its own. Put the old chicken salt in the shaker, shake it up, or in the bag, and see how it hits with the chicken salt. Then we might put, so we'll have one plain, one chicken salt, half and half, and then we'll chuck this one with the chicken salt on this bloke. Let's do it. All right, now for me, this is the moment of truth. Are Macca's potato scallops as good as a fish and chip shop? I guess it depends which fish and chip shop you go to as well. They're not all that. They're not always that phantasmagorical, but these guys, let's give them a hit. It ain't bad. One thing I'll give it, it ain't greasy and oily. It ain't bad. So let's whack them in a bag. Open up the chicken salt. How do you do this one? Over here, I think. Now my hands are a little bit greasy. Let's try this way. Oh no. I always have trouble with these bloody things. Why is that? You know what? Let's do this. There you go. Almost dropped that then. We don't want that happening. Let's whack it in. No, that's a lot. I never want that much. There's more in there than I bargained for. Anyway, let's give them a little shaky shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your scallops. Shake your scallops. All right, that should be enough. Let's check it out. How's it looking? I think most of that went all over that half piece. That wouldn't be too bad to put your fries in too. Maybe if I get these again, we'll whack some fries in there as well. There it is. Let's give it a red hot crack. It's all over it. Of course, much more flavour, but either way, they're not too bad. I like them. So let's whack the other one on here. Now, my gripe is not potato scallops and whatnot. You're always going to have that little controversy about those things, but my problem is I don't see the deluxe side of things. I can sort of see, well, of course we can see Angus. It's got Angus patty on it. We can see a bit of an Aussiness with the bacon and what's it called? The beetroot. And having said that, let me just flop this. Has it got that sauce on the bottom? It's got that sauce and it's got the cheese. So 2 lots of cheese. But I don't see the deluxe part. Sorry folks, that's just me. That's my little controversy for this lot. So everything's slip sliding away. Let's give it a red hot crack. Now I can't lie, I did think it would be a bit of a super spreader with those 2 sauces of course, but it ain't too bad. It's actually a bit drier than I thought it would be, but it hits in a good way. So folks, not a bad burger there. I don't mind it too much. The only complaint I have is, like I said, I don't see the deluxe side of things, but wouldn't have minded an extra squirt or 2 of that relish, the tomato and onion relish. But besides that, it ain't too bad. And with the potato scallop, can't really notice it that much. And as you can see, plenty of lettuce leafing everywhere. You do love to see it. Gives it that nice crunch factor. Anyway, folks, this guy, I'll probably give it, oh, look at that. Now it's all the sauce is coming out of the back. We've got a bit too much garlic with the garlic and not enough relish, but husky hit there. It ain't bad on its own. Guys, for $9.90, I'm going to give this a 3.5 stars out of 5 for value. And for taste, probably give it about a 3 3/4. It isn't the best burger I've ever tried from Macca's, but it ain't too bad. Average. Pretty average. They definitely didn't skimp on the beetroot. Now, potato scallops, they weren't too bad if you compare them to others in fish and chip shops. Price-wise, a little bit up there. I don't really like paying $1.50 for a piece of potato that's been in the fryer, but for that reason I'll give them 2.5 stars out of 5 for value. But for taste, I give them about a 4. They ain't bad. Pleasantly surprised. Well, not too surprised, because like I said, I had them in the past. They were just as good as the ones I had about a year ago. Now today's beveragino, quickly, is a blueberry Fanta. For $1, we just got a small one, which is melting big time. It's gonna be, it's gonna be like water by the time I finished. Yummus. That ain't bad. $1 for that one. We're keeping the cost down today a bit. End up costing us $13.90 all up. So folks, that's your potato scallop, if that's what you call it. If not, my bad. McDonald's bad actually. And your Angus, I'm talking about it, I think it's got like way too much of the garlic. Now it is slip sliding away and becoming a bit of a super spreader. And everything's falling apart. So guys, the usual deal with these things. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. Well worth a try. Whack a scallop on it. See how it hits.